Unofficial Studios, it is LayzShadowLP. Hey everyone, it's your boy LayzShadowLP, and welcome back to the Unofficial. I know we just talked about some absolute explosion of news from the June showcases, but the industry never sleeps, and a ton has happened since then. Today we're catching up on all of the biggest and latest developments in gaming and VR that has dropped in late June and this first week of July. We're talking major new game announcements, shocking business acquisitions, and the latest hardware updates. This is the news you need to know right now. Let's get into it. General gaming and hardware news. Now let's start with the titan of the moment, Nintendo. Just last week on July 3rd, they held a surprise Nintendo Direct Mini. The biggest news was confirmation of the Switch 2's incredible launch momentum. Nintendo announced they sold over 15 million Switch 2 consoles worldwide in this first month, absolutely shattering expectations and previous console launch records. Now to keep that momentum going, they revealed their fall lineup. Metroid Prime 4, previously announced for the original Switch, was re-revealed in a stunning cross-gen title launching on both consoles this October. We've also got the announcement of a brand new high-energy soccer game, Mario Strikers Supercharged, coming in September. This Direct has proved Nintendo has no plans of slowing down post-launch. Hey, not to be outdone, PlayStation held a State of Play presentation on July 1st focused on third-party partners. The showstopper was a brand new gameplay trailer for the next BioShock game we seen teased at Summer Game Fest. We got our first look at its gorgeous, eerie underwater world, and a confirmed release window of fall 2026. On the hardware front, if you're hyped for the ROG Xbox Ally X handheld PC revealed last month, you can finally put your money down. Pre-orders went live on July 2nd with a confirmed price of $899 and release date of August 15th, 2025. Big Leo energy. It's a premium price, but it packs a serious punch for handheld gaming. Gaming business news. Now for what might be the single biggest, most industry-shaking news of the year, on July 4th, and a move that no one saw coming, Sony Interactive Entertainment announces acquiring FromSoftware, the legendary studio behind Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and Bloodborne, for a reported $6.8 billion. This is an absolute earthquake. It brings one of the most beloved and critically acclaimed developers in the world under the PlayStation umbrella. Exclusively under their umbrella, I mean. Now, while Sony has stated FromSoftware will retain its creative independence, the future of the games on other platforms is now a massive question mark. This is a checkmate level move in the console wars, and the ripple effects will be felt for years to come. Now, following up on the Switch 2 launch, a new market report from GameStats Analytics this week highlights the console's impact. The data suggests a slight turndown in PS5 and Xbox hardware sales for June, as many consumers either bought or were saving for a Switch 2. The report also notes that while the new $80 price point for some first-party Nintendo titles have seen some pushback online, the initial sales data shows it hasn't significantly impacted the performance of major launch titles like Mario Kart. Now on to a more somber note. The industry continues to see adjustments. Pixel Force Games, a well-known mobile developer famous for its charming puzzle titles, announced this past week that it will be shutting down the studios after a publisher canceled its next major project. A sad reminder of how volatile the industry can be. VR hardware news. Let's shift into the world of virtual reality. In hardware, owners of the Pimax Crystal Light got some great news on July 1st. Pimax released a major firmware update that, according to early user reports, dramatically improves controller tracking stability. The update also finally enables native 120 Hz support, a feature users have been asking for since launch, making a much smoother high-end PC VR experience. Now looking to the future, Meta has a fascinating patent published this week for their next generation haptic gloves, reportedly codenamed Project Apollo. The patent details a new system of micropneumatic actuators that can create a highly realistic sensations of pressure, texture, and vibration across the entire hand. this is still in deep R&D phase, but it gives us a tantalizing glimpse at Meta's ambition to create truly convincing virtual touch. VR gaming news. Now for the VR games you can actually play. Let's start with some disappointing news. Meta confirmed this week that the highly anticipated Quest 3 exclusive Deadpool VR, which we saw last month, has been delayed from its holiday 2025 window to spring 2026. They stated that they wanted to give the development team more time to fully deliver the chaotic fourth wall breaking vision the merc with a mouth deserves. On the bright side, we have new games to play right now. The physics-based superhero simulator Project Demigod 2 launched out of App Lab into the official Quest Store and PC VR on July the 3rd, letting you fly, swing, and unleash powers in a huge sandbox. The undisputed king of mini-golf, WalkaboutMiniGolf. Hold on. The name is WalkaboutMiniGolf, but it's the undisputed king of mini-golf VR. Just to let you guys know. Just received another update, and it's one of his legendary licensed courses. This time they partnered with the Jim Henson Company to release a full 18-hole course based on the classic 1986 film Labyrinth, complete with iconic characters and mind-bending scenery. It dropped on July 2nd and is already getting rave reviews. Now finally, if you're a Horizon Plus subscriber, free games for July are already available now. You can claim the classic and challenging action of Until You Fall and a brilliant VR remake of 90s puzzle adventure, The Seventh Gets VR. Two fantastic titles you can add to your library for the free. Outro. And that is the state of play for early July 2025. What an incredible turn of events. From Sony buying FromSoftware is a move that we'll be talking about for the rest of the decade. To Switch 2, it's off to a historic start, and the VR space continues to deliver amazing experiences. Now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the Sony and FromSoftware deal? Now, is that something that's good for gaming? Will you pick up a Switch 2? And what do you think of the $80 game prices? Let me know everything down in the comments. If this is a huge update, or if this huge update help you get caught up, a like and a subscribe to Unofficial would mean the world to us. Now, thank you for watching. This is LayzShadowLP live from Unofficial Studios in the Metaverse, and we see you in the next one. Peace. Waboom.